Okay guys, I'm going to be showing you the best methods to get the new Lucky Clover currency so you guys can get Leprechaun right here. Let's start off with Infinite Mode. I got to wave 174. Let's see how much this gives, and we'll see if Infinite Mode is a good way to grind. Also, before we hop in the video, guys, we are doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 10x game speed. Comment down below if you want it. All you guys have to do is subscribe to my main channel. We are very close to 1 million subs, so smash a sub on that channel and this channel. And yeah, so starting off, this is giving us none. So let's go give away our first 10x, and I'll be giving away another 10x to somebody who comments down below on this video and subscribes to both the channels. So here we go, and we'll see which one gives us the best. As we know right now, guys, Infinite Mode gives 0, so don't do that. All right, the 10x winner from the last video that had a giveaway in it was first comment. Dang, you got to put your Roblox username, guys, otherwise you are not qualified. So please comment down below your Roblox username. So it looks like our winner is The Wind Is Watching. Let me send you the game pass. Here you go. And remember, guys, if you guys want a 10x game speed of your own, comment down below your username, subscribe to this channel and Bland Spot, and then also comment down below what game pass you want me to give away next. All right, so we know Infinite Mode sucks, but let's take a look at the event. So this is the kind of stuff you can get from the event. Luck of the Irish is going to boost gold income and net worth. So you can put this on your units to skyrocket net worth. Lucky Sponge is going to be a line AoE unit, not too bad. St. Patrick is going to be an okay splash damage unit, definitely not as good as the Prismatics, but what you really want to go for is these potluck rewards. Now, I'm gonna be honest, there is this bonus. Now, I don't 100% can't confirm if this works for the potluck rewards. I will update this comment section if it does, but look at this, guys. The prize is the best prismatic in the game, Leprechaun. I don't think I've seen a unit that has that much damage and splash AoE. Absolute goated, and it's superstar. If you guys don't know, after the potion update, superstar prismatics are insanely hard to get, so this is your opportunity to get the best unit in the game as a free-to-play player. You also get a cool mount and some more Clover crates, which you can use to get this Luck of the Irish relic, which is probably the best. You can throw this on all your junk units and skyrocket your net worth. I'm going to be getting a ton of these and throwing them on my sticky fins and really start cooking that net worth up to #1. All right, so how do you guys get the clovers? You're going to get these clovers by playing the normal game modes. Unfortunately, there is no quest option. I've been begging for it. Hopefully they get it soon. So I'm going to show you guys the fastest options. So first up, what options are not going to work? First up, Infinite Mode, guys. As of right now of filming, it does not give you anything. Also, guys, boss battles does not give you any at all either. So you cannot farm clovers in boss battles. Keep that in mind. Unfortunately, boss battles, the only thing you're going to really grind with them is coins, gems, and sticky fins for net worth. All right, so next up we have story mode. Now, story mode is the best if you are a new player to the... Oh, I'll take those. Oh man, I'm on the test server. All right, is the best if you are new. Now, I have tested. If you take a look at all these guys, it doesn't matter what thing you're on. You're still just going to get 8 clovers. Like, for example, if I'm on Camp Coral or if I'm on Camp Coral Davy Jones, they all give 8 clovers. So depending on what you want to get, like if you also want to kind of farm some other things, you could do Rock Bottom, which I highly recommend. Or if you want the fastest possible farm, you need to be doing Con Street. Now, if you're a new player, you can just do normal. And what I recommend is you equip an SPU, which I can give you for free if you want one. I have hundreds. So you want to equip that SPU, hit normal mode, and you're just going to want to start a basic tiny task. All right. And all your tiny task needs to do is basically click replay. Because what you want to do is you're going to want to stand, hit 10x. You're going to want to stand right here. And when you're recording your tiny task, you just want to start wave and hit the replay button. All right. And if you have an SPU, you literally just have to stand here and it's going to farm you a ton. Now, I'm going to show you how fast it's going to farm. Also, if you have lag, you can always just make your macro place down a unit as well. I recommend using just any cheap unit because you can see these guys don't have any health. And if you want more gems, XP, etc., for example, if there's like a gem event going on, there probably is. I recommend doing Rock Bottom because it's going to give you more of everything. But for example, this will work fine for our purposes. Usually you just have to place down an SPU. If you have more pets, obviously that can help you out as well. And you see, guys, it took us 31 to 33 seconds on 10x game speed. So that means you're going to be getting 8 clovers every about 40 seconds, factoring in replay time. So if we do the math on that, you're going to be getting, let's see here. So you're going to be getting 8 clovers, 8 clovers times 40. Actually, we'll do like 40 seconds divided by 8. So it's going to take you about 5 seconds per clover, and that's without the game pass. You're going to be getting 10, it's going to take you 5 seconds per clover, or you can get 2.5 seconds per clover. So that's not too bad. So That means we just need to divide, let's see here. So we got 60 times 60 divided by 5. So that means every hour you can get about 720 clovers from this. And if you multiply that by the amount of hours in a day, so every day you can get like 17,000 clovers. So I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be pretty hard for you to really stack those up to get the leprechaun. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the leprechaun might be insanely hard to get. You're gonna have to be AFKing like 24/7 for this. So keep that in mind, because we just did the math for you right there. So that's pretty insane, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is gonna be like a 5-day grind right here. So good luck getting this one. They might make it easier. And again, I don't know if this 2x is gonna apply to that. So if you don't want to do that, guys, you can try out some other modes. So let's try out challenges next. For challenges, it looks like, let's see here, 15, 25, 25, 25. So for challenges, it doesn't actually matter what game mode you do. You're going to be always getting the same amount. So Ringmaster Mud Crab is also great for this. Any cheap unit. So we're going to hop on into Mrs. Puff's Boating School Crash Course. And we'll see how long this is going to take us. And we'll figure out this. Now, this one is going to be kind of hard to macro. I'm not going to lie. So I usually recommend doing raids to macro because raids don't ever swap if you're macroing them. So if you want to do a raid, I believe people said the Bubble Bowl raid's the fastest. So you kind of just want to pick the fastest raid or whatever raid, and you'll get a ton of good rewards too while you do it. It looks like SPU isn't quite enough to carry me on this one, unfortunately. These ones are going to be a little bit harder for you to beat, but I'm just going to run it on classic. I do usually recommend Nightmare mode, and I usually like Heartman for that. So let me see if I have a Heartman in my inventory, but sometimes you get a challenge like that one that's a little bit harder to beat. So we're going to hop on in the next challenge. So it doesn't matter what challenge you pick, you're always going to have to hit the next button on your macro. That means you're going to have a macro that works on every challenge. So if you're doing that, then I might recommend using an easier challenge. You might get less challenge coins, but you will be able to macro it easier because it's going to be hard to make a macro that works on every challenge. But this one should be pretty easy if you like stand at the right spot. As long as it hits the map in some place, you should be pretty good to go. So let's see how long this is going to take us to complete, and then we can do the math on it. I mean, if this one is kind of worth it for us to grind. But yeah, 17,000 in a day is kind of tough. You're gonna have to be grinding that 24/7 if you want to get the leprechaun. So I'm kind of surprised they made the reward that hard. Usually the reward's a lot easier. So leprechaun, again, it's like the best unit in the game, but it's gonna be honestly a lot harder to get than I think. Now, thankfully, the normal one's gonna be pretty easy to get, but getting that superstar leprechaun, you're gonna have to grind all week for it. Yeah, I'd say Ringmaster Mud Crab is not too bad. I usually like when I'm macroing to have a cheaper unit like Heartman, but this guy is not the end of the world either. But I usually try to find the cheapest price, and those usually mean the best macro units. But I'm gonna also be honest, this is taking a while. Now, it does give 5 times as much as story mode. So as long as it's not more than like 2.5 minutes, then we should be good to go. But if it is 2.5 minutes, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be hard to recommend. We'll see how much fast. Oh, this is only 1.5 minutes. This is 3 times faster, guys. 3 times faster, assuming you don't have to hit the next button. That's pretty insane, guys. Oh my gosh. 3 times faster. So that means if you could figure out a macro for this, guys. Wow. Wow. Actually, wait a second. You're gonna get like 25. So actually, no, times 3 and then times, wait, no. Maybe I did the math wrong. No, I think I did the math wrong. I think it's actually the same. Dang, no, yeah. It's actually the same because it takes 3 times longer and you get a little bit more than 3 times the XP. So yeah, I was wrong. It's actually the same amount of XP. Wow, they really balanced this, guys. Oh my gosh. So it looks like it doesn't matter what you macro. Let's try raids next. This one's gonna take a lot longer, but raids are kind of nice to macro because you can also get this prismatic down here. So it looks like yeah, this is 50. We'll see how long it takes. Now I believe Bubble Bowl is the fastest. So if you do find Bubble Bowl, I usually recommend that one. So let's go see how long this is going to take to beat. So it is going to give us a lot more. I believe it said 50. So that means we need it to take like, yeah, I'd say we need it to take like less than 6 times as long. So that means we need to beat it in about 3 minutes. So if we can beat this in 3 minutes, then it's worth it. If not, then it's not worth it. So this is also gonna be a lot harder to macro. I'm not gonna lie. I might actually. Oh, this is gonna be terrible to macro. Holy frick. Yeah, we're gonna. Oh my gosh, and we got that going on. Okay, that's not good. All right, yeah, you're gonna need Heartman. All right, let's try that again. We're gonna have to. Yeah, this is definitely possible to macro, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So let's bargain mart this up. But yeah, I use Heartman, guys. Heartman can solo all this. I don't know why I don't have Heartman equipped. Oh my gosh, there we go, and bang. All right, yeah, once you get Ringmaster Mudcrab down or Heartman. So yeah, please bring Heartman, guys, if you're macroing, if you have him. If not, then Carl's kind of my second option for macroing. So let's see if one of them is enough to beat this. He's roughly as good as Heartman, a little bit stronger. We'll see if this is enough. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, Mudcrab can solo it 3 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. It's not looking good. I think you can pretty much AFK whatever you want. It's all gonna give you roughly the same amount of XP. So just don't do infinite mode and you should be good to go. But based on my calculations, it's gonna take you like 6 days of full AFKing to be able to get it if you do not buy this game pass. Now it's gonna take you a little bit over a day to get the normal one, but yeah, getting this 100,000 without the game pass might be kind of impossible. So those are all the ways to get it. I really hope they add some sort of quest system, so there's a way to get it that's not just AFK grinding. But yeah, it looks like this is mainly an AFK grinding event. Now, if you wanted to get the other one, it's gonna be from the Fortune Crate. Now, it does actually have the Superstar dropping. Now, this is a 1%. It's only available through Robux. So I believe it's gonna be like 100,000 Robux, and I don't think there's a pity either. So the Fortune Crate is gonna be absolutely diabolical, but at least you're gonna get at least a normal prismatic. So I'm gonna be honest, this might be the best way to get net worth in the game. Like, if you're willing to spend a lot of Robux, you're gonna skyrocket your net worth. So I don't know if I should do this or not, but I could easily blast like a freaking gazillion on this. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one, but peace.